Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. We're live. Hello. Welcome.
Hello,
All right,
everybody.
welcome back.
There we go.
Welcome back to
Hello.
Veni, Vidi, Vuria. Woo! All right, I am so happy to be back, guys. That was a crazy last session, and it also made me very, very mad. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into it here. Yes. our our Twitch stream honorary moderator has joined the chat. Hi, April.
Huzzah.
So
Welcome.
let's see. Last time on Vini Vidi Vuria. All right, let's see. Okay, Ace, kind of follow along with me on Tarask here, right? So we've got the training room right up here, and you guys, we started with a couple of centipedes, kind of bursting out of these holes and attacking Talon, and you guys just you just murked them because obviously action economy and stuff. I think they landed maybe one hit on Talon, maybe, but it didn't matter because Talon has like his protector bullshit. And I remember one of these centipedes just tried to just get back into the hole and was absolutely vivisected as he tried to do so. You guys celebrated your victory.
We stepped on the hole so he couldn't crawl back through. That's right. I was like, I need some more of them poison sacks. Give me them. Yum, yum, yum.
Let's see. You guys exited. That's right. Virus, who had kind of here, we'll zoom out a little bit, Ace. Virus, who was kind of all the way over here, kind of was calling like, "Hey, the fuck are you guys doing?" And eventually you guys reconnected. You kind of followed the stream. Had another mishap with Dustin and the sewer water. But Dustin has crazy constitution, so even like drinking multiple cups worth of just like disgusting sewer water mixed in with like various biological agents that have been poisoning the town was absolutely fine. Something is smiling upon Dustin. I'll just say that right now.
But you also have...
It's appropriate
Not
that you're
yet.
a paladin. Yeah, we'll get to Lydia
that's
here in
coming
a
up.
minute.
That guy's coming up. Not yet.
Yeah,
This is
Lydia's
the
gonna make an appearance.
I got confused about the timing there.
You guys get past this metal grate. Again, it just takes a little bit of acrobatics work.
Real easy for me.
And this is with Virus, right? Yeah. And eventually you guys get up to this the vine kind of bullshit here opening, Ace, and you guys hack your way through it, but as soon as you get through, you see this like infested, desiccated corpse thing in this room that is just like it's just made out of mycelium, like the walls, the fucking floor, like it's the hub.
Giant spongy.
But before you guys can do much, Virus Angelus was his name, literally spelled Virus Angelus, and hey, it's not my fault you guys didn't ask how to spell his name. Revealed that in fact it was him, and yeah, Ace, one sec.
It was him all along.
Yeah, it was him all along. So apparently that desiccated corpse was
his cousin.
Gemistos, who was a big kind of like bug and fungus guy, and had been doing a bunch of research into that stuff. And Virus realized that actually the key ingredient was going to be to sacrifice his cousin. So he did so. He actually closes the wall up on Ace for a few turns during combat. He is joined by two brood mother centipedes, which he hoped desperately that those brood mother centipedes would be able to like hold the party at bay so that he could just take one action to drink a health potion.
Oh, he tried.
But no, because Arctic bursts into the scene and throws a fucking ice knife at his head and explodes him.
To be fair, I did roll a crit.
Yeah. Yeah. So Varys dies uneventfully, just kind of fucking expires. You guys action economy the shit out of a bunch of like even more giant centipedes who just could not roll above like a fucking 12 to save their lives. and like to literally save their lives because you guys absolutely cut them down. You desiccated their corpses. Zlak specifically like goes diving headfirst into their corpses looking for poison sacks. Fucking you guys do eventually get around to kind of poking and prodding Gemistas's body, where you meet Lydia, the little slug was buried kind of half in one of the sacks, half in Gemistas's body. And interestingly, completely unbidden, just very, very quickly, like the second that Lydia's existence became known, Kelvin leaped out of Dustin's bag, grabbed Lydia like a child, and like went back into the bag. Don't know what's going on there. You also, when you decided to, I believe your thinking was burn it all. Oh my God, burn everything. But in doing so, you cleansed the body and released the spirit of Gemistas, who was actually being kept in a way alive. His spirit, his anguish of having been eaten alive by the bugs and the fungus, had transported itself through the mycelium and the vines, and that was the source of the infection. At least the fever dreams that all of the victims seemed to be experiencing, the recurring motif of being eaten or burned alive, that all those victims were going on about. Now people are still sick. Everyone except for Dustin is still sick. The virus, the disease is still there, but you have collected literally core samples from Gemistas. So now it's up to you guys to figure out what you want to do with it, who you want to talk to. And so we're gonna re-enter. Though I don't know if we're gonna be here very long. We're gonna re-enter. You guys are still in the mycelium cave, having just extracted the core samples from Gemistas's body.
Well, it seems like this is it. We should return and see if we can end our ailments. We have the samples that Rainbow Upon Leaves needs.
And I'd like to get dry at some point.
And maybe clean.
Yeah, I'd like to bath if possible.
I think we should get the hell out of here.
Dustin absolutely reeks. Now that the adrenaline from the fight has worn off, you guys really, because the air is just stagnant. Like if you're anywhere within like 10 feet of Dustin, it's just an assault on all of your, like on your nose. It is the foulest smelling bullshit you've ever encountered. I
think it is time
disgusting.
to leave. I go retrieve my pole, or my glaive that I picked up, my pole arm.
Right.
Because I yeeted that at him right over here in the corner, so make sure I pick that back up.
Perfect. Good stuff. Good stuff. You guys make your way back towards the vines. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Away from Dustin.
Away
right
from
next
Dustin,
to
right.
Helen there.
But yeah, so that does beg the question. Are you guys gonna you're exiting back out the way you came as opposed to further exploring, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, great. Not a problem. You will go ahead and just kind of zip through this, right? You're able to get past the vines that have been burned away by Arctic. back.
So yeah, let me go up to here.
Go ahead and because we have to just run a couple of acrobatics checks here from the various obstacles. Go ahead and roll your first one with advantage because the line is still there.
Oofta.
Oofta.
That was not good. Well, I have a 7.
Oh no.
Where are my decks?
It's acrobatic.
Yeah, it's an acrobatics check with advantage because because I don't think you retrieved your climbing rope. I think it's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah.
19.
Perfect.
16.
Do I need to roll
19.
for my beast?
Nice.
Excellent. Is your beast still extant or has it dissipated by now?
It stays for an hour.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you can. If it's trying, I mean, it can either swim or it can try to go across the rope. I don't remember what it was. I thought it was kind of like a bear.
Yeah, it was like a big
It's a
beast
small
bear.
beast.
It's just a beast. Okay, so
Small
it's kind
beast.
of this amorphous blob with big claws.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Wait, what's going on? Wow.
Arctic during combat summoned a spirit beast.
Oh, that's right, the spirit beast.
Yeah. Yeah, which
That's a
absolutely just
16.
fucking murdered one of my centipedes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
it did. That was awesome.
Sheesh.
Those are some nasty crits.
Yeah, that was not fun for me. Very fun for the beast, though. Okay, so basically, if you rolled lower than 10, you take a drink. Slack slips on a bit of slime.
All right, yep.
Tumbles head first into the.
Yeah,
into
the one that
drink.
can slim can go into the water.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll that Constitution save there, Slack.
Oh, that's perfect. That's a 19.
All
Great.
right.
Okay. Yeah. You're still able to kind of withstand the cumulative effects of the water for now.
I close up all my eyes, my nose,
Right.
and I
all
just
your
am like a
orifices, you
torpedo.
just harden
And
up.
just
And just like nope.
Not this time.
Are we all still at non-exhaustion because of the energy drink, or has that worn
Right.
off?
You're at normal because I think I said it lasts for like an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And we're still within that time frame. So yeah, you guys are good. Beautiful.
All right. So I swam and jumped to the other side.
Okay, great, awesome. Okay, so you're on the
If
other side.
I went in, I swam. All right, we're going
Right,
for
yeah,
it.
you were like, nah, fuck this. Let's get over. Okay, so you've got Zlak on the other side, and then you got.
Stop me the rope.
All right, perfect. All right, go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead because those that made the save, fine. We're just gonna keep that going. I'm not gonna make you guys roll again. You
Okay,
guys are
perfect.
able to extricate yourselves. Was there any other things you kind of want to look at before you go? Get a second look at, because you guys are going back out the way you came, so you're gonna kind of be going back, through. I mean, you're bypassing the trading ground, but like, is there anything with the statues? Was there anything in the storeroom or Yorick's cell? Anything
Where
you wanted
did
to
Dustin go?
do? Dustin's off the map. Oh, hang on.
Oh.
Got it. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did Dustin go?
Dustin channeled her inner mole person and just started digging.
Bye, friends.
So once we get up to here, I'm gonna do an investigation check and just listen for the mimic to see if it's still rumbling and tumbling or if it's just quiet in there again.
Why don't you go ahead and refresh the group on how Tasha's hideous laughter works, Ace?
I have to look that up.
Oh, how
I'm
long?
sorry. I thought you had it. I apologize.
I didn't. I thought it was only a short time.
All good. Yeah, it's I think it's like 10 minutes.
It's 1 minute.
Oh, it's 1 minute. Okay, so I was off by an order of magnitude. Love that.
And-
You do not hear the approximation of laughing that a mimic in the form of a crate would be making.
So it's just quiet in there.
Yeah. What did you what did you roll on your perception, or what's your passive? It's 15, isn't it?
So my passive perception is +6, and I got 9, so 15.
Okay, yeah. So 15. So you can also see that the chains on the door. Basically, your makeshift lock that I think you did with like hempen rope and a little bit of chain that you found is still in place.
Perfect. Everyone, do not be too loud. We must not wake this thing again.
All right, go ahead and everyone roll a stealth check. Dustin, you're doing that at disadvantage because you have plate armor on.
Yes, I do. I was just imagining the flanking. 10.
Fuck.
Hold on.
Dirty 20.
Holy shit. Now, 3 of you handily make that stealth check and get by the door.
You didn't get my number.
Oh, I thought. I'm sorry. What's your number?
That was a nat 1.
Oh yeah, buddy. Okay. As Arctic passes the door, he steps on a rat, which just lets out a howling squeal. And you hear a shuffling behind the door and a very loud thump as the mimic shoulder checks it.
I turn and I grab the rat.
Please.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, we got 18.
The Arctic lifts his foot, what the fuck was that? And just the long hand of the slack, just like lightning.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my god.
I try to throw it back, but you already have one, so then I take it out and I just eat it right then and there.
Well, yep, so
I just eat it right
squeal
then and there.
stops.
Yeah.
The squeal stops. However, the mimic has been alerted to your presence and is currently shoulder checking that door.
How is the door holding up? I would like to do a... What would that even be?
In
my-
investigation, because you're looking for something specific.
Do I get advantage for using my tinker's tools to look at the... I got a little eye loop. I look at the hinges and see
Well, then-
how good the metal is.
If you want to use your tools, then I'm
breaking or
going to
whatever.
tack on how long this is taking.
Fair. All right, in that case... All right, quick investigation check. 22.
Perfect. You guys probably have about 6 seconds before that mimic is through that door.
I think we should run.
Yeah, I
No,
agree.
We could set an ambush for it.
We could.
It might
Me
just
too.
chase us down these tunnels.
Then let's
I've
just get the
already
fuck out of
booked it.
here.
I've already booked it.
Alright, they just
let's
fucking
just
run. Talon's like, if we actually... Guys? I'm sorry, that was for you to roleplay. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
Right,
I mean,
like that.
that is almost exactly what I was going to do. So
Great.
You'll be doing this shit.
let's see.
You
Maybe
see the
we-
dust
Talon,
from behind
you run,
me.
right? You follow?
Well, Talon takes a beat.
Okay.
Still the turn. He's not taking a whole
still
turn
within
to
that
figure
6
out.
seconds, yeah. I understand.
Yeah. To decide, like, okay, what if people come through here in the future?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's a
what's
good point.
gonna happen? And he's gonna risk it. He's gonna.
Okay, he's gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Let's see, how far is this?
All right, let's go ahead and...
1 sec. Okay, so he's gonna go.
I'm going to look at Zlax and go, where the fuck's Talon?
Where's your beast, by the way?
With me.
Okay.
All right, I am set up.
All right, so you have readied in action.
Yep, and I have the
Not
flamethrower for
going
another
unless-
like hour minus however long it took us to get over here.
Great. Mimic rolled. Let me get his modifier. Apologies. Give me a second.
Dustin, it looks like Talon didn't follow us. We should probably go back. I'm not going unless you're in front of me.
Come on. There we go. Okay. What's his modifier?
You're muted.
Justin, you are muted.
All right. He got a 10 on his initiative.
Am I muted now?
Yes,
Yep.
unmuted.
Beautiful. You guys ran off. You are
Mhm.
not. You are
This
turn
is us
away.
deciding
a
on
full,
if
Where-
we're
I-
running
I
out.
full
was-
60 feet
Yeah.
away.
I was saying how if
Yeah.
I could make it back in a turn.
Got it. Yeah, so you guys are
With
60
a
feet
dash
away.
action.
Right. 60 feet, because
wait.
you guys just booked it in one turn's worth of time, which was about 6 seconds. Uh,
Can I?
yeah.
This might be slight retconning. As part of his preparation, he wants to ready an action to just immediately use a flamethrower as soon as the door opens.
That's what I
Can do
assumed
that?
you were doing.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, that's fine. The mimic busts down the door in this just weird state where it is a treasure chest on the top and giant chicken legs on the bottom and weird reptilian fucking arms. It is this weird hodgepodge of shit,
Ugh.
and it
My
just
arms.
breaks that fucking door down.
Oh
So-
my god.
As it comes through, it makes a DC 15 dexterity save.
Okay, perfect. Rolled an 11.
Beautiful. Where the hell is my D8? There it is. It takes. Come on. Please not again. Okay. It takes 5 fire damage.
All right. Let me see if I've got something for that. Not really. Well, anyway.
And if anything was flammable in a 15-foot cone in front of me, that is now on fire as well.
You hit him as he exited the door. So
Oh, the door's on fire.
yeah.
or whatever
Well, the
shards
door's kind of
of it
like
are.
stone and metal, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. Wahoo! These weird, absolutely just menagerie of sounds emanating from this chest, because who knows what kind of organs it just synthesized for itself. Turns and attacks Talon, rushing him. Oh, come on, do the thing. Stupid.
Julie.
All right, perfect. Goes ahead.
I would very much like to come to Talon's aid.
Right, so you guys are 1 round worth away, so you're not
Yeah.
quite there yet.
Okay.
We're on our
Wait.
way.
Yeah, let me go.
I'm
ahead
just
and-
removing.
All right. Okay, goes ahead and uses pseudopod melee weapon attack, hit 1. Okay, bludgeoning damage is in object form that is subject to it. This is his bite attack. That's right, because he is not laying in ambush. He is not using his pseudopod to stick you. So he goes and he makes a slashing motion at you with one of his weird lizard hands. He rolls a nat 20.
Naturally.
Oh,
Revenge of the
lost
DM.
time. My monster is making up for lost time. All right, let's go.
Pissed about the
Good news,
last.
I was last time, guys.
All right, rolls.
Well, I'd rather it be on this than on the big bad.
Yeah.
Goes ahead and where's my other? How the fuck did? Okay, whatever.
They at least
I
get
just
to
have roll this
rest.
twice. 7, 4, plus 2. Okay.
And have you
13
damaged it
damage.
before?
Hmm?
13? Okay.
13
Have you damaged it
damage.
before? I forget.
As he
No.
as he slashes at you with his weird arm.
That is a solid hit to the glow around Talon, and he no longer has a soft glow. He now looks just perfectly healthy instead.
Got it. The mimic's claws reaches towards, tries. Oh wait, I said.
That's exactly my temp hit points that I had.
Sorry, I
Exactly.
didn't roll double
what?
dice. I rolled
Oh,
1
boy.
attack worth of dice.
Mm.
Sorry,
Mm.
apologies. I forgot that I critted. But it's okay. He rolled a 1.
Damn, that's a big roll.
And then a
for the
7. So he does 8 damage to you. Okay, he rolled a
okay.
1.
All right.
So 15 or 13 plus 8. So
Yes,
so
correct.
no,
on
he's
top of the
10. 10 damage. I'm sorry, plus 2.
Oh. Oh, wait. Okay.
I rolled 2d8 plus 2. That's his attack. I did that only once. That was your 13. Then I did it again. It was a 1 and a 7.
Mm.
And I didn't add the plus 2. So,
okay, so there's 10 coming
1
through
plus
my
2.
temp HP.
Correct. 10
Okay,
damage coming through.
That's a lot. Talon
Yes.
is
That's a big hit,
that's a
yeah.
third of his health. He reels from the blow and is like,
Ooh.
this is more. Suddenly, this is a little bit more than he was bargaining for.
It is once again your turn, Talon.
All right. Well, dexterity
So
DC 15 's
there's
dexterity
my
saving throw.
one turn catching up.
So I have to roll a DC 15 what?
Dexterity save. God,
Okay,
why
got
do
it.
I always roll a 1 on this?
No.
He rolled a 12 plus 1 is 13.
Okay, I do the same damage, only 5 fire damage.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn it. Oh, I'm dumb.
It's all right.
That's my
Combat
bonus
combat is
action.
a adrenaline inducing experience.
Yeah,
It's okay if you
yeah.
didn't realize
He
what you
only
needed
used
to
his
do.
bonus action for for the thing last time. Thankfully, he remembered this time. I can stab this.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Stab it.
Yeah. So he's got his dagger and he just gives it a quick poke.
Ugh.
Let's see. He probably misses. Let's find out. Does a 12 hit?
Double checking. Meets it, beats it.
Damn.
Yep.
That's low. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hit mimics. They just hit hard.
You got so much damage coming your way. You have no
All
idea.
right, let's do it.
all of this damage right here.
Yeah, let's go. What are you stabbing with, a dagger?
Yeah.
All right, great.
That is solid 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, max damage.
1 down from max actually,
Oh, sorry, 1 down from max.
because it's +1. But
Oh, that's right. All right. Blah. Dagger finds purchase in the weird leg meat of the mimic. The
Talon-
mimic
Oh, go ahead.
goes ahead and attempts a grapple on
Talon goes,
Talon.
"Guys."
Yeah,
Help.
right. He comes in with both hands now, attempting to pin you and chomp at you with the weird chest face that it has. It has advantage on strength checks.
Oh, good, because I'm very strong. In case you
he
realize.
rolled a 15.
And it's, I forget, is it strength contest or is it strength save for me? Actually, it doesn't matter. It's the same,
Checking.
or can I use athletics? It's all the same. It's all -1 regardless. So,
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
does my 6 get me ungrappled?
No.
Man.
Talon has been pinned and is now restrained by the mimic.
Now a little more panicky, guys.
as he struggles to keep it at bay, everyone else enters the fray. So we are at top of order.
Should we roll
just did Talon, so it's
initiative
Arctic.
now?
Yeah, should we all roll initiative then for the 3 of us, or?
You know what? I'll let you guys keep your initiative because you all are in a group and it just makes it easier that way. Go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead, and everyone take the turn. It's Arctic, Brown Bear, Dustin, and then Zlack.
Okay. Since I can't get
Brown Bear, Spirit Beast. That's what I meant. I just used the Brown Bear
Oh, I
stat
forgot
block.
to take away my health.
how close am I? 10 feet. So if I just move up to, well, I would be where the lack is, so I can move to here. Well, if I'm where the lack is, I can move to here. And then I can use Shillelagh.
Lily.
17 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely hits.
8. Jesus fucking Christ. 4 damage.
All right, 4 damage comes at the mimic.
And then you
Spirit
said
Beast is next.
And he's made of wood, right?
Part of him is made of wood.
Cool. I light him on fire with Druid Craft.
I suppose he should have been caught on fire from the flamethrowers. So let's go ahead and retroactively roll some fire damage.
Well, since he grappled Talon, does that mean
That might be
Talon is
unfortunate.
now on fire too a
Yeah.
little bit, or at least for
It's
one of these?
certainly looking bad for Talon. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do it to you, but I'm doing it to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Somehow I just rolled ones for the past 2 instances of fire damage onto the mimic. So
That
he
works.
takes 2
Since
damage.
he's already on fire, I won't do druid crap.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So I'll roll one
Please
more
don't
for
catch
what
me
you
more on
just
fire.
did to him, and that was max damage. So he takes 4 more damage. This thing's just burning
Okay.
as it tries
Oh,
to
wait, it's not my turn.
munch.
So
Oh, I
now
missed
for
one.
my beast,
Yep.
that is 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
Okay, that was for the first attack, and then 19 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. And then that's a D8 again. For fucking max damage, which is... So that's 8 plus 4 plus 2, so 14 damage.
All right.
14. Holy fuck. All
That's
right.
a lot better.
This guy is not looking good. Alright. I believe it's Dustin's turn now.
Okay. Now I'm going to swing at it with my sword,
Perfect.
if I may.
If you wouldn't mind just moving your character into... Oh, actually, there is not a lot of space.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Dustin
no.
can
Technically, the
stand
mimic is on top
Arctic
of Talon.
to make the attack, and then move off.
That's true, yeah.
How about, like, do you want me to get closer than that?
Well, do you see where the action's taking place?
So we're down here, right?
We
Right down
are.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're down. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're
Okay.
gonna want to move your
Why did
character.
Okay, sorry, hold on.
It's alright.
My little guy keeps wanting to go off map for some reason.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
there we go. Sorry about that, guys.
No
That's
problem.
all right. And so, yeah, you can step on. So, yeah, just roll for your attack then.
Yeah. So let me
Sword,
see
yeah.
here. All right. So hold on one more time. So when I roll for attack, I roll a d20 and then I roll 1d6 for the damage.
If you hit, correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So, yeah.
roll the d20 to determine if you even hit them, and then you
All right.
roll the other stuff.
Yeah. That's a 14.
Was that with a
Oh
minor?
yeah. You hit the mimic. Yep.
Excellent. All right. And that's a 5 damage.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
that is an 8 with my damage modifier.
Do you
Alright.
do anything else when you just smacked this thing with a melee attack, my lovely paladin?
I am just going to let the glory of the Lord Jupiter shine around me.
So you smite.
Yes, you know what? Actually, why don't I smite? While
All right. Why don't you smite?
Much appreciated.
All right. So let me see. So I am going to do.
So
I'm
remember,
gonna
grid
roll
is king. It'll tell you what to do.
okay.
The grid button. Remember
What's that?
the grid. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you knew where to go. Your grid. Remember we figured
Oh
out.
yeah.
that
No,
your
I'm
grid
looking.
button was...
I'm looking at the spell right now.
Oh, okay, great. Wait. Not your spell, right? This is your
It might fall
combat
on
action.
the spells in the
Oh,
sheet, depending
Sorry.
on.
sorry, y'all.
No.
Yeah.
This is why we're doing this. You're fine. Do not.
All right.
Do not
So
apologize.
let me roll my 20. That's a 4 on my d20.
All right. So it doesn't.
Damn.
Oh wait. But you already
Wait,
hit it.
I did already hit it. Yeah.
So you should be rolling the d6
Yeah, so
then.
smite just
Oh,
hits.
oh,
or
sorry.
smite
All
is
right.
like
I had to roll again. Sorry.
you're juicing up the hit that you've already done, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
hit, you now get to smite.
Sorry, y'all.
No,
That's a
you're
No,
good.
no, you're
4.
good.
Okay, so
So
4.
4
So-
extra damage.
So plus 4
Yeah.
damage. Great. So your
Alright.
total damage, you said it was 8 plus 4, so now it's 12 damage coming at the mimic.
Damn.
You
I
once
think I know
again
who's
hear
gonna finish
that
this.
that melody turn into
Mr.
a
Lizard.
distorted voice yelling "Smash!" As you strike strike the mimic with your sword. The mimic is looking really fucking bad. Zlak, bring it home.
Alright, well, I have this new pike, and so your boy is coming in hot. I'm gonna vault off whoever's up front of me and try to just flip it through the air, spin it in my hand, and go for that straight downward stab that I am iconic for at this point in time.
Perfect.
Like,
So
I'm
this is
pretty
going to
sure
be
I've
a
killed
nested.
stuff.
This is going to be a
Oh,
nested roll. The first thing you need to roll is your acrobatics,
20,
and
baby.
by
Oh
20.
my
That's a
god.
20.
great.
I
Your
just
acrobatics are flawless. You do not have training with pole arms. Roll to hit at disadvantage.
at disadvantage. Well, I did throw it and it rolled, so I'll count it. That's a 13, but plus, oh, it's a pike 1, so 14.
Yeah, you hit. You make contact.
Huzzah! All right.
Fucking here comes this lizard flipping over everyone.
Oh,
Fucking like Link plunging its his pole arm between his legs. Just,
Jig Tiger Flying Lizard.
9 damage.
All
Right
right.
down
holy
into
shit!
it.
And
Got it.
the pole breaks through the top of the chest and digs into the water.
Can I
As it
investigation check
just
to see
goes.
if the pole did anything extra damage wise or anything unique about me killing this creature with the pole?
I see. Roll an Arcana check
All right.
because you're looking
Oh,
for a
shucks.
magical effect, right?
Yeah, any
Yeah.
type of effect like that.
Right.
Arcana,
Yeah.
so that would be an 11.
Great. On an 11, no discernible effect is detected.
All right. Just a normal thing. Cool.
Yeah. It looks, for all intensive purposes, like a basic pole arm.
Cool, cool, cool.
And the mimic
go
flops
ahead.
over, the
Beautiful.
pole arm protruding from its head.
Talon stands up shakily, kind of dusts himself off. It's like, thank you. Remind me to identify that for you later.
This
as
thing
the
there's nothing
body
about it.
as the body sinks beneath the the water, right? As it rests in the bottom of the canal, you hear a bloop, 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 and popping to the surface is
An alchemy jug. Hey.
Boy.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Don't do the thing.
I want to do the thing. I really want to do the thing.
You can do the thing. You can do the thing. I fully accept you doing the thing.
Okay.
It would be I would love that. Fucking hell. You know, because it's on here, right? So, does anyone want to try to identify this thing outright? Because none of you, I don't think, would be familiar. Well, Talon might. Go ahead and roll a history check, Talon.
All right.
Yeah.
Why? There it is. Jeez, I have a +7 to history. That's a 24.
Holy shit! Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead Talon, if you want to look it up and just read it for the party.
Okay.
If you want to take the time to explain what this is, so, and you can role play that out too.
So
it
I guess
goes.
Talon grabbed it.
Yeah. It just.
And you
picks
can
it
tell
up.
just by the way he's holding it as a strength -1 character. It's a little heavy. 12 pounds to the party. And basically, he turns to the party. He says, "This is an alchemy jug. This is a great find." You know what? I'm gonna go out of character actually because
Yeah. No. Please.
mechanics
Please. Yeah.
kind of weird.
It's all good.
So
It's all
once
good,
per
yeah.
day, somebody can use their action. Whoever's holding it can use their action to name a liquid from this table, and the jug will produce a set amount of that liquid. So once per day, we can get 8 ounces of acid, half an ounce of basic poison, 4 gallons of beer, 1 gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, 1 quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, or 1 gallon of wine.
I like the poison.
Wine.
Jesus.
All about the wine.
Oh my god. Are you sure you guys didn't flip your characters? 'Cause, like, what Arctic said was a very rogue thing to say, and what Slack said was a very druid thing to say. I love that. That's amazing. All right, you guys have successfully beaten the mimic, extricated the alchemy jug. I assume you guys just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Yup.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Perfect.
Especially
Okay.
at no spell slots and 25 HP.
You guys exit back out the way you came. It was a pretty singular route down into this dungeon, so I'm not going to make you roll like a navigation check. You kind of only had one path to follow from where
Don't
you
worry, I'm a
entered.
cartographer. We're good.
Right. And you, we're going to go ahead and switch your map view from battle map to town and city maps. And then let's find ourselves zoom in on the old chapel, which I'm going to ping on the peninsula down here.
Mm-hmm.
Ping on the peninsula.
Yeah. All right.
When you open it, you'll need to zoom out and then zoom back in.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
All right. Perfect. You guys exit the old chapel, sorry, not exit. You enter the old chapel from the catacombs, which had connected to the ancient sewer. There is no one in the church or in this chapel currently.
Well, it seems Galileo has left, so he's fine.
Can I do like a perception check to or are we good to know that nobody's in the temple? Or do I have to like run to the door and then do a perception check outside?
It would be an investigation because you're exploring a space.
Cool.
So,
Where did we leave them off? They're
Right.
not where they were supposed to be right now?
They said that they would stand at the door. That's all I remember.
You did, yeah. Galio and Rainbow upon leaves were supposed to be guarding the entrance to the chapel, making sure no one came in behind you. They are not there. That's like immediately what you realize upon coming into the chapel from the catacombs is that, yeah, they're not where they're supposed to be. They were supposed to be guarding that entrance. Do remember that Rainbow said that she was not confident in her ability to fight.
Yeah.
You are welcome to do an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm doing an investigation check just to
Alan's
see if
gonna
there's like
assist.
any struggle
Great.
or
And
if
if you
anybody's
wanna-
inside.
And if you want to gain a extra modifier from me, if
Oh, wait,
you
I can't
want to
assist.
role play this and or talk to me about how you are specifically investigating this small chapel, places that you are looking, I will go ahead and give you.
So
an
I got a
additional
dirty
modifier.
20.
Oh, then it doesn't really
So,
fucking matter.
Beautiful.
My first search is to see how the dirt is around the door to check if there's
Okay.
any like scatter marks or like it might be a struggle of footprints or stuff like that. So
Sure.
anything along those lines?
You do see scuff marks, but that is it's nothing out of the ordinary
To a
because
normal amount.
a party of 5 entered the catacombs, a party of 2 left those catacombs. Any dust that's been on this floor has been thoroughly disturbed by the foot traffic from your party alone.
Mm-hmm.
As for everything else,
Anything else inside of the place? Any like weird
The-
sounds that I hear in the rafters or any like movement that catches my 2 reptilian eyes looking around?
Yes and no, and what I mean by that is things are way too quiet. What you would normally expect to hear is not happening. That there's no. Things just seem really, really fucking quiet.
It's an eerie quiet.
Abnormally quiet for for this.
Everyone,
no
there's not
bloodstains.
even
There's no
insects
bloodstains,
around.
right? Or like arrows thunked into walls. It's just
Do you
silent.
feel the quiet?
It's
It is
far too quiet.
unnerving.
Let's
don't
take a
see
moment
it.
to rest before we go outside. Something is very off.
You guys are whispering this?
Low or murmuring, like
Okay, I'm just rolling a perception check. Okay, no worries, you're good.
you didn't have to tell us that, by the way.
I know. No, I know. I know.
Mhm.
Unknown dice
Um,
rolls are always more scary.
That's
yeah,
true, I won the
just
nasty last
seeing
time.
Matt just roll something. So rest of the party. Well, actually, okay, I should roleplay. Can we take an hour to rest and recuperate? I think we should do this before we step foot outside. Something is not right.
I agree. I would love to take some
Yep.
time.
Alvin, you and your new buddy, do you think you could sit watch?
Who did you just speak to?
To Calvin. Calvin, our
Oh,
little
Kelvin!
buddy.
Kelvin, I'm sorry.
Calvin,
I'm
Calvin.
sorry.
Do you think you could keep watch, little friend?
Kelvin's head pops up from Dustin's bag, looks at Butchie, and just goes, and then dives back in.
It's okay. We don't need to. I think we can. We don't need to sleep necessarily. We can just take an hour to rest and recover. So out of character, we can do a short rest where we'll regain a certain amount of HP, and some people might have skills that come back. I don't think I do, but
Yeah. Okay, so you guys choose to at
Okay.
the entrance into the catacombs, which again, remember it was behind a tapestry. So there's a little room there, and you guys you want to take a 1 hour break.
yeah. So we're still
Okay.
fully aware, like
Right.
we're just
And there's
sitting
only
there,
one
basically.
entrance. Like,
Yeah.
no one's gonna be able to sneak up on you. Small room, smaller door. You guys are in a very defensible spot. You guys wait for an hour. Do you light any kind of fire? Are you just leaning up against the wall, huffing and puffing?
So Talon says that we should probably just be as stealthy as possible here, based on what you were telling us, Zlak. Something is definitely not right. We want to try to avoid attracting attention.
I agree.
I just curl up into a ball.
I'm going to sit and
Perfect,
attune to the Horn of Valhalla.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Nice. Oh,
Dustin,
can
is there
I?
anything you wanted to do? You've got an
I
hour in a small space. Is there anything you wanted to do?
can I roll an investigation check to see if there's any fresh water around? Because I would really, or could I possibly have that jar? Because I'd really like to clean myself.
I am trying to remember.
I could do
does
that
this
quietly, I
require
promise,
attunement? The alchemy jug does not require attunement. I am going to say that you kind of need to understand it, so go ahead and role play with Talon for that.
Okay. All right, my friend. Listen, I know we're trying to be real quiet here, but I can smell myself, and I'm not a fan of that. So could I please use some of that fresh water that you mentioned you might have in there?
And you bring up an excellent point.
Thank
If
you.
there's somebody outside, they might be able to smell you.
Yes, I think so.
He doesn't laugh. Jonathan's laughing. But he says, "So while you're holding it, you press here, and you actually, I think it's a word. Oh yeah, you actually just." He says you hold it, and like this, you say fresh water. He hands it over to you, and you can see, like, when you look in, that there's fresh water, and there's how much of it did I say?
Right.
8 gallons coming out at up to 2 gallons per minute.
Up to 2 gallons per minute. All right. Thank you very much. Well, thanks, pal. Okay, I'm gonna just go over into this corner. No one look at me. I'm gonna be naked.
You got it. And then
Is there a
Matt,
quiet way to remove armor, or should Dustin just pour the water over the armor?
Say that one more time. I'm so sorry. I was taking care of something. What?
That's okay. I was wondering, is there a quiet way to remove armor, or do you think I should just avoid removing the armor? I think.
armor itself
Clinky.
gives you disadvantage because it is clanky. There's a lot of what's
Yeah.
called battle rattle.
Right.
I would allow for a like stealth check at advantage, maybe if people are helping you.
It
Okay.
might even it
What's
it
that?
might even be good to keep wearing it because you'll be rinsing that too.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. In that case, yeah, my turn's done. I'm good. Thank you,
And
guys.
Matt,
Yeah, what's up?
it's actually kind of unclear what you can do during a short rest. It just, like literally says a period of downtime at least 1 hour long during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds.
Yeah, no, I think
Uh,
that absolutely applies to what you're doing here. So yeah, this is a short rest for
but
sure.
what I'm wondering if I can do is ritual cast identify during this. 'Cause
Absolutely.
it's okay.
Yeah. I'd say an hour is long enough for you to cast identify on this polearm.
That is exactly what Talon's going to do.
Yeah.
Great.
This thing is nothing but to do what you would like. I
Great.
see nothing fancy about
Um,
this.
So I
For
learned
whoever's going to
its
be carrying
properties.
this, I recommend that you write some notes.
Okay, I've got notes ready.
Okay, great. It's not overly complex. I just want a
Okay,
note
cool.
of it made. You cast identify on this polearm. It is ancient magic. This shit is old. The effect on this polearm itself isn't too complex. It basically creates an untreatable wound. It causes bleeding. And without magical means, the subject will bleed, like bleed out, like will continually take damage and bleed
Jesus.
out. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Do we pick up any other items that need to be identified? Party.
Do I know what that damage is so I can modify my weapon attack, or?
Yeah, it's they bleed for basically 1d6 worth of damage every turn.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right.
you will bleed out very
That's really
quickly
good.
if you are not healed. Yeah.
But we need to get you proficient in pole arms because you'll have
Correct.
disadvantage every time you attack with it until
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
then. Matt, did Virus's patch have any kind of magical aura to it?
You could find out.
I will. All right, I ritual cast identify on it because I think it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to ritual cast identify.
Okay, great.
I can double check if you want, but
No, it's okay. I believe you. At max, it would probably be a half hour, and you've done this twice, which is within the allotted time. Like, yeah, I don't mind. Just give me the verbiage for identify so that I can work with that.
gotcha. So it just takes 1 minute apparently.
Okay, great.
You learn whether. Come on, internet. You choose. Okay, yep. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
What was the very first thing that you said? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, no problem. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of this spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. Then you learn whether any spells are affecting the item, what they are, and if it was created by a spell, you learn what spell created it.
Right. Okay. None of that is applicable to the patch.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Also, while this entire time is happening, like towards the beginning of it all, I look over at Arctic and I'm like, "Hey, so can you pull out all of those poison sacks for me?"
Yes, of course. And I pull them out and hand them to Zilak.
And so I'm sitting there and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I just lean my head back and just roll them down my throat, like down my arm, and just swallow these as quick as I can. Take out the mandibles too, count them out, 10 of them as well, and just
Jesus.
down these kind of like crab legs and just crunch in each one.
Okay.
And during this
Okay.
time, I kind of just curl up and take a little snooze for a good like 30, 40 minutes.
Alan's like kind of like stands up from his crouch, or like kind of stands to crouching. There we go. And is like, do we need an antidote? Those were poison sex.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fortunately,
you see your lizard yeah, just slurp up these disgusting like sacks like they're fucking like meatballs or some shit with an aperitif made out of bony ass fucking um yeah, like aperitif of like the fucking bony ass mandibles. Yeah, no. Yeah, Zalak instantly passes out effectively. Like it's voluntary. He curls up into a ball, but fuck, he is out like a goddamn light.
And Talon do a nature check on
Yeah.
on
Please,
Zlak.
please.
Sure.
Please.
He's like, what the fuck is going on? Is he
Yeah.
okay, basically?
Yeah, right. If you want to make this a medicine check, if that's easier for you, that's also viable. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I think either way I fail.
what'd
Because
you get?
Oh, it's a tough one, I'm sure.
that's a 7.
Yeah. You
No.
know, you do not know enough about lizard anatomy to like discern like any physical discomfort that might be happening to him. Give me 1 second.
Yep. In the meantime, Talon turns to Arctic and goes, Arctic,
Yes.
what's going on?
I
Can't
have
tell what's
no
happening.
freaking clue. He just asked for the sacks and then passed out.
Do you think he knew what was going to happen?
I mean, probably. He's not like any lizard man I've ever seen before, so he had to get that way somehow.
And Talon, like, takes a moment, like, basically is just like, deep breath. And then, as some of the tension of everything passes, he remembers that he learned something about Zlak.
It's not that you learned it.
Or he remembered something about.
you knew something.
Does
that make sense? It's not. All I'm trying to say is this is not something that you as players encountered. That's all I mean. Just to help you. This is not something that you guys forgot happened in a session. That's all.
And Talon goes, I'm not sure if it's my place to share. Kind of thinks off into the meta space. And Zlak, are you okay with me sharing this?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Right, sweet.
He's like, yeah, I feel like I can say this. So to the rest of the party, he says, Zlak is of a special folk, or he's special among his folk, even in that he has this ability to something that's, I won't go into the science of it. He is able to adapt
Absorb?
and precisely absorb materials from other entities and improve himself. Those of us among the, you know what? Sorry, I'm becoming pedantic. It's called evolution.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I think
that-
this might be what's happening.
I think at that point, Dustin would walk back over. And, you guys talking about how awesome I am?
Not currently.
Dustin has just been over here, just like, yeah, I'm just gonna pause. Oh no, fuck, shit.
Oh my
Oh
Yeah.
no, he
Sorry.
spilled something.
Yeah.
I'm just
Man down.
sorry. Give me a second.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh god. It's everywhere.
Talon
Oh,
just kind of
fun moment.
delicately sniffs the air and
Oh.
is like,
I'll be back.
Yeah.
excellent. Yes. Oh.
Nope.
You can hold on to the jug if you'd like.
Thank you. I will.
Excellent.
Does this thing replenish its stores, or do we just have what we have?
Once per day. Yeah. So in
Yes.
20, well, up to Matt, whether it's like at dawn or 24 hours from now, or however many hours are in a Virian day.
Imagine it's
They're in fact they're just
78
1 hour.
hours.
No, that would
Yeah.
suck. And you then get to choose. It doesn't have to be. It's not like it's forever freshwater. It's anything from that table once per day.
God, imagine
Yeah.
it was if it was only freshwater once you chose it.
Oh, that would suck. Well, I mean,
Oh.
that's still
Only
more useful
mayonnaise.
than
Only mayonnaise.
so
That's
Zlack.
me slippery and sliding.
My other party has an alchemy jug as well that we got pretty early on, like here, and don't ask me how it happened,
Oh,
but
no.
yes, mayonnaise being the most useless material there, we've started storing our battle trophies in mayonnaise. We like take a glass jar, put like a head of something in it, and then just fill it with mayonnaise.
Oh, man. Such a good thing. Okay, we can attract so many animals with mayonnaise.
Ah.
Like, I have so many uses for this. I'm gonna need some mayonnaise.
We also use the acid to very useful effect one time. It's not very much. It's a very small amount of acid. It's like a cup basically, but
Okay.
we had to like get into a dungeon really quickly essentially, and there was like really strong
Well,
like metal grill basically, and we poured it over to weaken it and then broke it.
Hell yeah.
sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna have to
It's all right. We
steam
kept our
clean
audience
that
entertained
carpet.
in the meantime.
That's fun.
Oh,
We did.
no.
So what did I miss?
Everything.
We
Uh,
just bullshitted talking about ourselves, so nothing
Okay, great.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, no worries.
They have the jar now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Dustin has
Okay,
a jar.
Dustin
and-
came back to
jar
the
of
group.
mayonnaise. I've got a jar of mayonnaise.
Oh, and I told them.
Oh, you told them about the.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I was debating whether to just start, like, basically do that here also, but
I mean, I would have been fine with that. That would have been hysterical if
It
you had
would have been
found
funny.
someone that you wanted to do that to. Like that.
but it would
have
also
been
mean like we can't use it for
funny.
other things. So
True.
Oh, I
true,
see.
true.
I was already talking about mayonnaise to use for my hunting endeavors because it's gonna help lure animals in.
God.
that
Yeah.
piquant vinegar and egg.
I have
Oh,
to
it'll
say,
work. You
the
think you see
alchemy
how many
jug
ants
is
come and eat
one of
mayonnaise?
my
All of them.
favorite like canon D&D items. It is just there's just so
It's
much
ridiculous.
bullshit wrapped up in such a small package, and I absolutely love it. Oh my god. It's great. Okay. Anything else before the hour is going to elapse?
Do you want to do the health figuring
Yeah,
out
like
at
how-
the end of that, or because we'll have to explain to Dustin and Zlack how that works.
Yes. It looks
Which
like
one?
I roll 1d8 plus 2 for rogue.
What
that?
are we
So-
rolling? Sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
know for the short rest healing.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
right.
you
Yes.
look at your hit dice, and Zlack is right. You whatever that says, like mine says D8 plus 3. You roll however many you want, and that's how much health you get. But also, sorry, not however many you want. However many you want out of your level.
4 for me, yeah.
So 4. And you could roll 1. Let's say you're like you only need like 5 HP. You can roll 1. But then also if you don't get as much HP back as you want before using up all those dice, you can always roll again. You don't have to be like declare I'm rolling 3 dice.
Okay, you could just
And that's it. Yeah. And you get
can do it
half
in
of these
stages.
back-ish on a long rest.
Okay, cool. That's how you get them back on a long rest.
Yeah.
All right.
And what do you
For
say, Matt?
simplicity's sake, I'll go. It's not really a spoiler, but it's just like I would probably use most of them because
It's
gonna
generally
likely
gonna be
have a long rest very soon.
yeah. I have no
Mhm.
spells left, so and I can't use my cannon anymore either until we long rest.
Yeah, I think I'm all out of spells as well.
Gotcha.
I'm out of spells as well.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah,
yeah, if you want to heal up, go ahead and heal up using your hit die. But I'm gonna go ahead and move the story along a little bit because I just lost a little bit of time there. The hour elapses between Dustin fucking with his armor and other things. Like you guys remained stealthy-ish, right? You know, it's not. Um, but as the hour kind of comes to a close, okay, you no one's passive perception is above 24, right?
No, Jesus.
Great.
No.
Cool. A soft voice speaks to you from the shadows, as Rainbow Upon Leaves pokes her head out and says, "Oh, thank God it's you.
Where have
We
you
have
been?
been waiting
What's
here.
going on?
We have been waiting here, hidden for hours. Fucking wow, I'm having a fucking brain fart. Shit.
Galio?
No,
Nephmera?
no, the charismatic cult leader.
Oh,
Or uh, my brain.
I don't know.
Fuck.
it's somewhere high up in here.
I'm
Let's see.
sorry. It's here. Oh, where is it? Fuck. Fuck a duck. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my notes? God, I had my notes. At least I thought I did. Okay. Where is it? Son of a bitch. Where is it? Is it really on my dead laptop? Ugh.
Gratian.
Yes.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I didn't have my right sheet
Yeah,
up.
Gratian
Yes.
Ataletius.
Gratian's men came looking for you guys. Well, I think they were searching for Virus, but wait. Where's Virus?
This dirty fucking traitor. He's the one who killed his cousin and created this whole fucking mess.
Wait. Hold up. You said Virus created the plague?
Yep.
And
Yes.
and then just not like just clank clickety, like just not stealthy at all, like out pops Galio, and Rainbow just like face paws herself as this guy, like, because he was trying to be stealthy and just utterly fucking failed. He says, Virus started the plague?
Yes,
Yes.
Galio.
Oh my god. This explains absolutely nothing. Did you get me what I asked for?
Yes.
I
Great,
forget who
give it
has
to
the
me.
sample.
No.
And Rainbow's just like, shut the fuck up. They still might be around, you fucking idiot.
Damn.
And Galio's just like, I'm sorry. Please give me the fucking samples.
Who has them again?
I do.
I don't know who does. Okay, great.
I don't know if I trust Galio at the moment. I don't know who the
You
fuck
can
to
have-
trust.
Some of it, but you cannot have all of it.
Combined insight check.
How much did you get?
I got an entire wineskin full.
There's a lot of ooze.
There's just this look of horror on but it's like it's horror mixed with like excitement because he's like, huh, that's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit. Why is it that much shit? Like, what? So
There
wait,
was his cousin. He was laying on some squishy, spongy mycelium bed, and he had these sacks hanging all over him. We also got this slug-like creature from one of these sacks.
and on that, Kelvin's head pops up and he just like snarls like, "Eh," and then goes back in.
Don't be feisty with me, little one.
And Galio just like is like looking back and forth. He's like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Okay, give me that wineskin. Let's go.
No, you're not having all of it.
Fine. And he like takes out his like flask, like dumps it out. He's like, that was really good elven wine. I'll
I
have
don't
you
give
know.
a flying fuck. I don't
And
trust
he
anyone.
goes ahead
Can I
just fill
dive to
this.
like drink this elven wine as he's pouring it out?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's a 20,
Wait.
baby. I get right underneath of it.
God.
Wait, sorry,
Like-
real quick.
Yeah.
What happened? Like, I don't know how I missed this. Zlak was like passed out. So what? How did that play out?
This
Like,
was
Oh,
during the rest.
you-
So like it was just like most of the rest.
You woke yourself up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
just
He
woke
woke
up
up at
and
the end of the
chilling.
hour. Yes.
Okay.
No. Thank you.
Sorry, yeah.
yeah, I don't know how I did. Like, forgot about that.
No, that's fair.
You reminded us the fact that he was passed out, but he it was his equivalent. It was a lizard nap, not a cat nap. You know, he kind of rested for an hour, so not very long. But okay. You know, actually, I love this. You guys kind of all assumed that he was still asleep, but at some point, like, he woke up and yeah, dives underneath this stream of wine, and Galileo just like kind of looks. He's like, "Why isn't that splat? Oh, why isn't that? Why don't I hear like the splatter of
Black,
wine?"
Are you
on-
alright? You awake?
Yes, just a little hungry. It's okay. As I take out my bag of rats and just eat one of the rats as well.
on the floor. He's just like,
Yeah, I'm just laying there after drinking the wine. I just eat one of my rats as well.
"My God,
Mhm.
Glorious.
Jesus."
Oh, Lord.
Galileo is only momentarily phased by this, and then is like, "Okay, fill it up." Hands the flask to Arctic.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did Arctic lose?
Oh wait,
No.
Arctic.
I'm right here.
Galileo
the flask
hands you
to-
the flask to fill up with
Sorry.
the water ogemistus.
The
I
pussy water, yeah.
pop the cork and I squeeze a little bit into the flask, and that's all he gets.
How much is a little bit?
A quarter. I fill up the flask a quarter of the way.
He goes, "That's not gonna be enough."
How big is the flask?
I'm gonna. It's like a drinking flask. It's
Okay.
you know, it's the coat flask. It's the I'm gonna just take a nip.
Gotcha.
Pour it
How
into
much
my
do you
coffee when no
need?
one's looking. This, and he was like, "Out of it. I need this much at least."
And a water skin would probably be like 3 times the volume ish.
Look, if I knew exactly how much this was going to take, I would tell you.
Rainbow, do you trust him? We burned the rest of it. We still need to be healed as well as everyone else.
Healing you won't be a problem. Healing the entire city without the necessary material, she says, kind of glaring at Arctic, will absolutely be a problem.
My issue is someone we just thought was an ally just tried to murder us.
I'm
This
sorry.
man is from the Imperium, and that is roughly where this started. What are we to assume?
And Galileo stops at that and is like, "What do you mean the Imperium? What do you mean the Empire has a hand in this? What do you mean?"
Here, this was part of the whole organization of the troops. Why else would he be trying to rally this Gratian character to start a rebellion?
What proof do you have that he was working for the Empire? Did he have
Galileo,
anything
do you
on him?
recognize this?
And you hold out the patch,
Mhm.
and Galileo is silent.
So you
I
know of
take it
this
you do.
group.
Rainbow turns to Galileo, says, "What do you know about this?" And Galileo says, "Only unconfirmed reports. I didn't actually think that their group truly existed. I thought it was just ghost stories that some of the troops would tell themselves, would tell each other by the campfire, but this is
Are they connected
is
to those
bad.
auditors?
no. I can assure you 100% they don't work for the Empire. In fact, they are the antithesis. They are who we were fighting. They were supposed to have been killed in the war. All of them. Their entire group was supposed to have been wiped out.
Seems that some of them have slipped through your cracks.
And it makes sense that barbarians, he spits that word, of this ilk would be behind something as irreprehensible as this. They did always like biological warfare.
Alan's
Oh,
gonna
you
roll an
have
insight check.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Uh,
Roll that insight check.
Just to make sure he's telling the truth, basically,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
attempts to.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's a 7.
Yeah, no, he looks... nothing about what he's saying seems untruthful at all.
All right. I'm sorry, Zlak, you were saying something.
Since you seem to have known about the biological warfare, it's safe to assume that you would know how to treat this one then.
Your faith in my abilities, he says, making the V, um, is appreciated. I would be lying if I said I was entirely confident that even with this I would find a cure. But this is the best shot these people have. And it is my duty as an Imperial cleric to help these people. And I will do my duty or die trying.
Arctic, I trust him. I think we should fill
I
that
hand
flask.
him the wineskin,
Great.
and I keep
and-
the
and-
flask.
I was going to suggest that. That's beautiful.
Okay, so
Switch them
I,
out.
keep,
with
I
one
fill
hand,
the I
you-
fill the wine. I fill the flask, and I keep the wine. I fill the flask, hand the wineskin, keep the flask as a reserve for emergency.
Okay, he
Give
doesn't
him the
let go
most-
of the flask right away. Okay, he's like, oh, you're giving me the wineskin, great. And like as he's looking at it, you try to like take the flask from him, and he doesn't let go, and he's just like, my father gave that to me. Please make sure I get this back.
As long as we are able, I just want to keep the reserve safe. It's best to keep it all, not all of it in one place.
Do you have a safe place to put it?
Yes, on my body.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
We just took out a fucking insane motherfucker that was able to control 2 broodmother centipedes.
They were nothing.
And
I
Galio
folded
kinda
one
like-
in half and stabbed it.
Galio just looks at all of you, and Dustin, like, what are you doing during all this? Are you just kind of like nodding your head solemnly? What is Dustin doing?
I think I think he has his own opinions, but he's also just kind of letting the wiser people in the group discuss. For the
God, so
time
you're not
being.
like backing him up, okay? And
No, no.
Tyler,
Not a wiser
what
one.
are you doing? Like, are you just like, yeah, we're badasses? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to paint a picture here. Because...
So,
Dustin likes what he's hearing about, the fighting against the bad guys, like all of that kind of
Right,
thing. Like,
Tales
that's
of Glory.
right up Dustin's alley.
remember
So
how
he's nodding in affirmation.
Yeah, once again for Dustin, kind of the music that has never really gone away kind of crescendos a little bit again for Galio here. Again, kind of that third eye. You don't actually see it, but you can kind of imagine it, like kind of these sparkling little lights that are kind of around.
So I
him.
perceive this as well?
No, this is only Dustin. This is what
Okay.
Dustin sees.
Okay.
Kind of you can kind of see that the music is kind of brushing by this guy, kind of, you know what I mean?
Pocahontas style.
And this happened once before in Gratian's prison. So Yeah, so Galio just has taken this like step back and is just looking at all of you and just says, "You're all fucking insane. But it's gonna take some insanity to cure this plague. I'm glad it was you."
Good.
You're welcome.
Now we
Rainbow
must
chimes in.
find
If
a...
we're all done being all huggy, can we get? Yeah, she like kind of recoils at that and is like, ugh. Like, can we all like figure out how to get out of here? I'm not. I think Gratian's men have moved on, but who knows how far.
Where is Nethmera?
I would assume still tending the sick. She's kind of obsessive that way.
I wonder if a sample would assist her as well.
That's not a bad idea.
Galio says, I've tried to work with Nethmera before. I wouldn't mind trying it again, but I think she has a low opinion of me.
Understandable.
With us as your liaison, it will go better.
Galio just is like, the fuck, dude? I thought we were friends. Just kind of gives you the side eye at that, like, the fuck? Okay, asshole.
I get that.
Okay, so-
I get the feeling that she has that feeling about a lot of people.
Are you're saying this out loud?
No, just
Oh, okay, got it.
like a out of character comment.
Got it. Galio also chimes in with that being said, I am gonna need a safe place to work.
We could always go to Jackio's.
Yes, our lovely friend.
And Galio's eye just fucking twitches. and he's just like, oh no, but you're right. Oh no. And
Can
Rainbow
you think
just
of a
like,
safer place in this shithole of a town currently?
trust me, I am racking my brain. And Rainbow's just like, he's not that bad, Galio.
Yes, he fucking
He didn't try to
is.
sleep with you!
He tries to sleep with everyone. It's a compliment. You should be grateful.
Look, I just don't like to be touched, okay? This is Rainbow talking, like, look, at least, like, I just don't like being touched. It's not my fault that he's a respectful
sure,
guy
Rainbow,
who would
because-
never touch me, okay? Like, that's not my fault. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, he's an asshole and a pompous prick, but, like, sucks to suck, bro. Not actually saying that, right? I'm just, no, Rainbow's like, that's true.
I thought this
But
was
they
to
are
get
right
you.
that his tavern probably is the safest spot right now. Didn't you say that Virus used to work for Gratian? Wouldn't word of his betrayal potentially calm them down? If they knew the cause, maybe we wouldn't have to worry about them.
That's assuming they believe us.
You have
That's a big
proof,
if.
don't you? I mean, you have his patch. You have.
What if they weren't aware of the patch?
Valid point. I guess I'm just saying it wouldn't maybe hurt to try.
I'm saying it would potentially hurt very much, such as being stuck full of swords if they don't believe us.
I mean, if we could meet him in a mutual spot, I think we could
What if
levy
you
something.
had a mediator?
I think.
What do you? We literally broke you out. What do
Not
you
me.
want?
Not me. But Gratian's a little more stable than the rest. He might listen to Nethmera maybe.
My issue with going back there is last time we were anywhere near that area, we lost one of our party members trying to get out.
And Rainbow kind of does a double take and says, "Oh my god, you're right. Oh, I'm so sorry." she seemed really, really awesome. Was it at least quick?
We don't know.
We don't even know if she's dead.
Flash of my
She's
eyes.
just gone.
That is all I know.
Like, Dustin turns away. Like, I just have something in my eye. I don't want to talk about it right now.
No, I'm just realizing. I'm pretty sure we already went over Tessa's loss with Rainbow last time, but yeah, whatever. Some retcon role playing here. It's fine. That's cool.
She's aware of it, but doesn't mean that she remembers that.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, she's kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot. Whoops. I'm sorry. So what are we doing? Right now we're just standing here in the middle of an abandoned chapel, twiddling our fucking thumbs while the city literally dies around us. What
I
are we
said
going
where
to
we
do?
could go.
So
Let's just
we
start
go to
going to
Nethmera.
Jackios.
Well, to Jackios or to Nethmera? Oh, here, some of you go to Jackios. Me and Talon will go to Nethmera. Hand us the flask.
Where, Matt, could you show us on the map again where the triage center was and where Jackios is?
So
I
we are
believe-
here.
Yeah, you're in the chapel.
Jackios, I thought
Jackios
was somewhere up
here.
Jackios
I
is,
believe
like,
the
right
triage
here.
center. There was a
Okay.
single tree. I
I
want to
thought
say
it was.
this
Oh, I thought
one.
it was this courtyard. Okay.
There was a single tree. It's one of these two. It's either this one or this one. And Gratian's compound, you ended up popping up basically right here.
So we're here,
Or, sorry.
Jackio here,
Mhm.
and
Jackio's a little
triage
farther
here.
north. He's kind of like on this corner up
Jackio's,
here.
like,
He's a little
here.
he's a little farther north. Yeah.
All right, that is
Triage center
up.
here.
All right, or
I thought
Talon
triage was
says-
up here.
I was kind of thinking it was higher too for
I
some
thought it
reason.
was this one,
Maybe
but
it was
it's okay.
Maybe it was this one. No, what I said was that up here, these are the guards guarding the bridges up here.
No, like,
It was kind of like a no-go zone up top, but yeah.
well,
Right. Jackio did. No. This is where you found the vine.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So Talon turns to everybody and says, "What if we escort Galio to Jackio's, and then all of us go to meet with Nethmera? We don't need to stay with Galio, at least not for right now."
Once Galio's to Jackios, then I would feel better about that. Yeah.
Then it's settled, and so I step outside and I do an investigation check to see like if there's any like forces on the street or anything like that, any crazies out there. Investigation is a 21.
Yeah. The immediate area, so this courtyard and basically all buildings within sight of that are clear. There's no activity in your immediate area.
All right, we start that journey down the street trying to get to Jackios. I make
Perfect.
myself to that corner, look down.
Yeah, not a problem. So, as you go, any other kind of planning elements or things you want to do on the way? Is there
On the
anything else you want to
way,
do?
Talon's going to ritual cast Identify on the ring of whatever the worm thingy that we got from, because I forgot about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in chat.
I also don't know who has it right now, so I might need to ask them for it.
Oh yeah, I forget who took it off his body. I don't.
Really?
It wasn't me.
Really, Zlak? You forget who looted Virus's corpse the second he dropped?
I didn't think it was me.
Was
Pretty
it
sure that
Zlak?
was you.
Yeah, it was. It was Zalak.
Oh,
It was
okay.
either Zalak
Well.
or Talon.
How did I end up with
you
the
also
patch
found
though?
the patch,
Because
Zlak.
I found the patch on
Oh,
him.
you did. Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
maybe
so
I
I was
have
like,
to
I don't
Maybe
think
it was
it was
you.
me.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think it was you.
I
Yeah.
went straight for the brood mother. I was like, nah,
That's
who
right.
I
Okay.
want.
Great. So Talon had the ring, and it's called the Ring of...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello, I'm back.
Yep.
Hello.
No
Hello. Da, 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 da,
Oh, also, well,
da, da,
That's a lot of
Dun-dun.
typing.
yeah.
da,
There we go. I just needed to put it in there.
Just for future reference. Ring of Insectoidea.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's fucking interesting.
That's rad.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool little thing.
Oh, yes.
Does it require attunement?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like every other kind of magical ring, you have to attune to it.
Oh, I could use this for great purposes. Talon, do you really need that many insects around you at all times?
I
You
don't.
see,
I would not say that I feel the need. No.
I wonder if I could take that off your hands. Would that be of all right use with you?
Here you are.
Yes, yes, good, good. As my scales are like flittering like crazy, so I'm just sitting there staring at this thing.
The
Yes.
chromatophores are just
Just-
going absolutely fucking nuts.
Mhm.
And Rainbow just
Oh.
says, man, and they call me Rainbow. Jeez. All right. You guys are attempting a stealth journey up towards Jackio's, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a cumulative stealth check, please.
Disadvantage for. Wait.
You guys
We all have
also
disadvantage.
you are at disadvantage because the water of life has the life water TM berry flavor.
I take a drink of the life water in our canteen.
Great.
That seems. Yeah. You know what? That seems like a good idea.
All right. Great. So another deep gulp from. Wait. What do you mean? Arctic,
We all filled up. No, I
used your flask?
used varices.
Yeah, we actually grabbed Varys's
you're right.
flask.
You're right.
or,
You did.
water
Smart.
skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, you have it. Yeah.
We dumped out his
Right.
energy water, and you were like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" We're like, "Yeah."
That's a 9 for
perfect.
Dustin on the roll.
Great. 9.
Oh, 21.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
Okay.
Yep. Those
11.
chromatophores, they got their pumping going, so
Yeah,
we're
they
fine.
do.
11 for
Uh,
Arctic.
Okay. 41. Okay,
3
next.
for Talon.
What'd you
3?
get? 3? Beautiful.
Big old
All
3.
right. Okay, that's
He's
all
he's
4,
he's
all right.
just like dragging his feet, like. Maybe
Yeah,
actually
no, it's
the
okay.
energy he drank. He was dragging his feet. Then he's like, "Oh shit, I better drink some of this." Drinks that, and then he's like, he can't stop moving.
That's the fucking caffeine, man. He's a fiend for the caffeine. Okay, so I think on average that came out to about 11.
Oh god.
Fortunately, though, you are even with that, you are able to successfully
Wait,
get to Jackio's. Yeah.
I added the wrong modifier. Mine's only 10, not 11.
It's
So no, it's a 10 instead of 11.
it's a 10.
Or no, it's like a 10 in
which
change.
it's
so-
a 10 in change. The DC was 10, so you meet it and you beat it. So you guys are able to get to Jackio's without being detected.
Spotty-ode.
All right, Jackio. Jackio. Right. Okay.
You thought this
Oh,
was
boy.
going to be a one-off character,
I really did.
That's
I don't know why you would
Here
think
we
that.
go.
right?
Welcome back, Jackio says as you enter the doorway. And I'm just going to have to keep talking like this to keep my accent going, so I'm sorry in advance. Welcome back. Did you successfully manage... Well, I see that you didn't die. Well, wait. Oh, where's the pretty one?
We don't. Let's talk
Let's
about
not
this
talk
later.
about that.
This
Here's
man
these
right
two,
here-
and I walk out
I mean,
the door.
it was a little weird that
I
someone
walked
so
out the door.
attractive was palling around with the likes of you.
I
And
Hey
I
now.
walk out the door.
Look,
All
you've
right,
already
that's
made
another
him
one.
angry again. Jesus.
That's another one gone.
I
What
turn
about the
around
rest
and
of you?
shoot him with my longbow.
Jesus Christ, roll the hit.
17.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Good.
Dang.
Arctic,
He
just go.
he just stands there. The bolt passes by his head and says, "That's not very sporting." It crashes into one of his bottles on the top shelf. That was some very good elven wine. I hope you have a replacement.
I'm
Just keep walking, Arctic.
Now,
Talon
what
turn-
is
Talon turns to,
April
what's his
chiming in from
dumb-
chat with "Kill him with fire"?
Talon turns to Jackio and says, "This man right here," pointing at Galio, "this man is the sole key to your member working again. Help him however he
Wow.
needs. Bye."
I knew there was something special about
Talon
you,
walks out
Galio,
also.
the moment that I saw you. Galio just is like, I hate this.
It is not who he is, it is what he can do. Do not misconstrue that now.
Well, whatever. As long as you can get my little soldier to march again, I don't really give a fuck.
Then you give him the time and space and whatever the fuck he needs, and your member will be just fine.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Just go ahead and follow Bat Mary there. And the Sturge kind of like flits around Galio's head and kind of like makes its way towards the stairs to go to one of the upstairs rooms. Once again, you're all standing upon Matt Berry, who just once again kind of lets out the weird purring sound as this is all happening. The tail kind of gently thumping on the floor.
I'm using my nails on my toes to scratch him as I'm
Yes!
standing there.
Oh my yes!
Mhm.
Yes! Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
The purring turns to panting, and Matt Berry's entire body just kind of starts twitching, and it rolls to its best of its ability. It rolls onto its stomach. It kind of exposes the underside, and a bunch of roaches flit out from underneath it.
Ew.
And it just kind of think magic carpet from Aladdin, right? As much as the magic carpet can emote, this is what Matt Berry is doing.
Do I have to attune to the ring before I can use it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't control these cockroaches. But good thought though. Yeah. Yeah. So Zlack's playing with Matt Berry. Right. So he can use all of my random crap in the back to help make a cure. Don't know how long that's gonna take. So does anyone care for a drink? I think this is cause for celebration.
I turn around and shoot
I'll
another
take one.
arrow into the building.
It
Are
hurts.
you aiming anywhere specific?
at Jackio's head.
Roll
Oh
the
my
hit.
God.
13. It hits another
Does-
bottle of wine.
Yep, hits another bottle of wine, slightly lower this time. And Galio says, "My good man, we're never gonna get drunk at this rate."
Well, I think that will be just about it. I don't think he wishes the celebration.
Jackio sniffs the air. Wait, just a goddamn second. Do not tell me that you found the one wine that I have been looking for.
Oh, okay. We didn't find the one wine you've been looking for.
Good try, but I know that you're lying.
We have no wine on us.
Oh, you lie. No, you have the wine. I can smell it on you.
He just drank some wine from Galio's flask not more than 10 minutes ago. And I have
And
not
while he says that, I'm like,
disadvantage on my deception.
oh,
Go ahead.
It
roll.
wasn't at disadvantage. It wasn't deception though.
No, you guys do.
I
you
am
guys
deceiving
do have
him.
wine.
I'm lying through
Oh,
omission, which you guys might not
oh,
actually remember, but
I
guys
forgot
do have
about
the
that.
You do
Uh,
have the wine.
I have
You
4
have
bottles of
4
ancient elven wine.
bottles of wine from the ancient sewer, the ancient catacombs of like old Theterin. That's what you have. Whether or not you choose to share that with Jackio is your move, but you tried to just say that you didn't have it. Go ahead and roll that perception check. Or
Deception, you
deception
mean?
check. Deception is what I meant.
While that communication is going on, can
Why
I
is it
shoot another arrow
charisma-based?
into the building? At
Yeah, man. I
Jackio's
mean,
head?
like, okay. So first off, like,
I
you're just wasting ammo.
I know. I'm going to
Okay.
collect them all.
You're firing arrows and they are crashing in. I mean, the chests that
Technically,
you
you
shot
use about
back
half of
down
them.
down below were like ancient wood, having rotted almost all the way through. They were soft. You're shooting like, brick and mortar, right? Like stone and wood and like who knows what else. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magically
Never
burn
mind.
them.
I was just trying to give
You can
the help
recover two of
action.
you can recover the two that have crashed into a couple of bottles. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Because I was just trying to help distract Jackio.
Right. What was that deception check, by the way?
15.
Fuck. All right. He didn't quite make that. He rolled pretty low, so he says, "All right."
Yes.
He
I'm
just
keeping that
says,
fucking wine.
"Well, at least I know you know how to have a good time. So, what shall we drink first? Just pick something at random. I have 20 different bottles."
18 different bottles. Arctic shouts back from outside.
Arctic
Right.
shots.
18 separate bottles. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I will take the blue one.
All right. And he hands the blue one to Zalak. There is no label on it.
And I down it. I just go right in.
Oh
I'm
shit.
going all out.
Roll a Constitution check.
Hell
with
yeah,
disadvantage-
baby.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
I'm sorry, Matt. What did I
man.
miss? Are we?
Jackie was like, "Let's celebrate," and it's like, "Open
Oh,
bar.
okay.
Here you go. Which
I
bottle
was
do you
like-
want?"
What?
14.
All right.
What about the city?
On a 14, you burp, and some bubbles escape your mouth, and you have disadvantage on smell-based perception checks now.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
For how long?
Rolling. 1 hour.
Okay, I thought you were going to say permanently. I was
No.
about to be
Yeah,
really
that'd be
scared.
That'd be
No,
awful.
no. These
That'd
these
be
are
awful.
these
That'd
are
be messed
these
up.
are various alcoholic beverages. It's various kinds of inebriation that you guys are going to encounter.
Talon kind of like smacks his hand down on the bar and he's like, "We need to get going."
Well, if you want to be a spoil sport, that's fine by me. More for me. And I get my alone time with Galio.
Could we maybe get a flask to go?
I like your style. And he goes ahead and he pulls a flask from behind the bar. What? Pick your poison. Poor choice of words.
Look at
Pick your party.
now. I hate.
Yeah, just hiccup, burps, hiccups, bubbles, bubbles. All right. You know
I'll
what?
take some ale if you have it.
Perfect. I believe I have a cask around here somewhere. Kind of fumbles in the back, goes ahead, fills the flask filled with like this very, very dark ale, and hands it to you. That, my dear, is strong if basic, but it'll do the job.
Fantastic. Just like me.
I love that. Right. Well, where will you go now? I don't know how long Galio's going to take. Rainbow also kind of like snuck in with Galio. You can go get her if you want, but like she's just physically not here at the moment. What next? I mean, I assume we just have to wait for Galio to finish whatever he's playing with, so then he
Not
can play with
trusting
me.
in one solution. We're gonna see if Nethmera can help.
We still need to figure out a way out of here.
Quite right. Nethmera, you say?
Is she
Yes.
still here?
Right. Yes.
You speak like she is
About
gone.
that. I
Speak.
I don't suggest you bring her back here.
Why?
No reason, just that let's just say what's a good analogy?
She will kill Galio?
Oh no, not Galio, no.
Oh. Then I don't see the problem.
You're a joker, you are, yes.
Am I?
I
Perhaps
don't see a problem either.
So you made her mad.
Well then I might be indisposed when you return.
Oh
Beautiful.
no, whatever will we do?
Well, you won't have a good time, I can assure you of that.
Why don't we just let you know once the cure is done?
Well, I
And you
assume
can-
I'll be the first to know, given that Galio's working on it in my back door.
As it were.
Tried to make that joke work, and it absolutely failed. I'm sorry. In my back room. Through my back door. There we go. Kind of ramping up to it now. Anyway, good luck finding your friend. Do not give her my best.
I
Hostile.
wouldn't dream of it.
I doubt she wants it anyway.
Well, maybe. Anyway, go on. Off with you.
And so we
Well,
go off
Yep.
Okay,
to
perfect.
try to find
So,
the
so,
tree
so no,
More
no,
stealth.
nothing
Dustin's
else.
Dustin's
We
gonna take
desperately-
the flask and leave first. Lead the way.
Great.
We desperately
Perfect.
need a long rest, but it's probably good if we can link up with Nithmera first.
Perfect.
Get
So
things
you guys
going.
go ahead and make your way over towards the triage center. Once again, no need to roll. You've successfully avoided the patrol, so you're good. As you pull into the triage center, you upon immediate inspection, you don't see Nethmera directly. But the there are still people lying on the ground. There are less people lying on the ground now. And also, I believe there were like 12 helpers last time. It's down to about 6 at the moment, probably sleeping in shifts. One of them pads up to you. It's the same one that you encountered last time, and says, "You've come back. Please tell me you have good news."
We may
Yes.
have.
Where is your leader,
Possibly.
Nethmera? We might have
Oh.
ended this.
Well, well, a couple of hours ago,
Speak.
she left.
She left
She's at the
Mhm.
fortress. Okay.
to go where?
The attractive young man here, got it in one. She is currently visiting Subira. She says, just kind of like nervously clicking her claws together.
Does this happen regularly? Do you know when she might be back?
Nightly.
And thus she returns in the morning.
Around what time does she come back? Yes.
Well, it varies. I mean, she's never away for long. I I don't know. It has been sometimes a day or more.
Please, in 9 hours, send a messenger over. Tell her we have something vital to the cure. I'm sure that will get them through Subira.
How do you expect me to do that when all communication and travel is blocked from this peninsula?
How did she get there?
Subira sent a ship.
Carrier pigeon?
Ca- carrier. Yeah.
Thinking
Imperial
out loud.
archers are very accurate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I said, kind of all conventional communication is blocked.
I think our next best bet would be to talk to Gratian, but we might need to rest beforehand to prepare ourselves in case it
I
goes sideways.
Yeah, I
And
think so.
Nithramera might be back by then. Maybe.
I don't know.
When she does return, tell her to go back to Jackio's. We have a cure being made by our lovely friend Gallio. You may not trust him,
I
but
don't. You're right.
he is working on it, and we have to believe in something. We've already
And this is part of
destroyed the
why
body
Nithramera needs to join.
infecting this place.
I see. Well, I guess I'll tell her, but I don't know when she'll be back or if anyone will be alive by then.
Do you know how to work and find a cure with this little bit of a sample that we have? Are you the top healer here?
I understand the tensions are very, very high at the moment, so I'll let the attitude slide. But you don't understand; things are getting worse.
and you don't
Uh,
understand. We may have a way to fix this.
well, if you do, it had better happen soon. We have lost almost a third of our patients in the last few hours
Why do you
alone.
think we need Nithmera?
I would love to get you, Nethmera. Okay, I have no way of
I turn
contacting
ar-
her. She
I-
goes, she comes, and apparently comes a lot.
What if we give you this sample? Do you think you could do something with it
No,
then?
she
Like,
can't.
is this what you want?
No, I can't do anything with it. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated. We just had a lot of death, okay? There was just everyone started screaming all at once, and then there was this very eerie calm that happened, and like a third of our patients just up and died, okay? It has never happened like that before.
And can I try to do an investigation check to like see if they died at roughly the same time that we burned the body, like just memorizing like time frames? And how long ago was
That's what I
this?
was getting at is yes,
Cool, cool,
basically,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, the
you can
same
make the
time.
correlation. Yes.
So it seems like they were all connected by the mycelium. All right, that just verifies what we were thinking.
Okay, but here's the problem is that those that haven't died are very close. I don't I don't know if anyone is going to survive at this rate. You have to hurry whatever you're going to do. And she just pads off.
Neither do we. We should
But why
get
are we all
going.
still just standing here? Shouldn't we get going then?
I look
Yes.
at the group and go, "Hey guys, I can transform into something that can crawl across the bottom of the river and go to the castle."
It would be
Would you want me to
an
swim
extreme
along
risk.
with you?
I have a swim speed now. If I transform and then crawl across the land into the water, they're not going to assume a crab is a person.
But once you're back out of the water on the far side,
I'm still going to be a crab. I'll just walk into a bush and then come out a person.
would they let you into the... We are known criminals now, unfortunately. We're destined for the whatever the fuck they're called. What are they called again, Matt?
Can
We're
Arctic
tested
disguise their
for
face?
Bullshits.
We're destined to be a
Sorry,
row crew, yes.
Oh, on a like a basically
Oh, road crew,
a
that's right.
trireme,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
which is a type of ship. Yeah.
You would be arrested on site and maybe even killed on site because we are supposed to be in the quarantine zone.
Yes, but if I come bearing news of a cure...
It's an extreme risk, but
You think that will change the auditor's mind? It doesn't look like she controls much of this place anymore.
I don't think the auditors had that large of a say in our sentence.
I think they wanted us dead.
If they wanted us dead,
I
they
think
would
if
have
we can
killed
figure,
us.
What was that, Dustin?
I think if we can figure out the cure, then maybe nobody will want us dead.
they couldn't overreach. They could not extend their power over Suvira's overtly. They did try to kill us not long ago.
I saw them try to kill Tess.
Exactly.
We don't know if they were trying to kill Tess or trying to save Tess.
She evaporated when they appeared. That is what I saw.
That is what...
I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that they are our enemies.
There's the man who can set people on fire and didn't tell us about that. After we were just betrayed. Yes, this sounds lovely.
Low blow, Zlak. You're not wrong.
I am in no mood of trusting many at this point of time.
We will speak about this once we've escaped this city.
That is fair.
Arctic,
You know,
it
you
might
guys
be
are
worth
sick
pursuing.
Too, right?
What?
You know, you guys are sick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, just making sure that that's factoring into whatever you guys are planning.
Yeah. I guess out of character, depending. So Matt mentioned small plot armor. This would be the kind of thing like if he wasn't protecting us, there is a very good chance he'd be re-rolling a character soon.
I already have a character made. Matt's well aware of this.
He's ready.
I have a fucking Stitch made.
Oh,
A little blue
yeah, you did
alien.
this little
fucking
guy.
barbarian. Oh my god.
Oh god.
A little blue barbarian.
Ohana means family.
I see how it is. You're blackmailing him to never be able to kill you. No.
No, it's
Because he doesn't want to have to deal with me as a barbarian.
maybe I can put it this way. I'll try not to give too much away, which is just to say, while it seems like you may have no way of contacting her, I'm not sure that's the case.
I do remember specifically contacting her in the second, I think, or third session, but it was kind of a one-off, extending how, kind of stretching how something works. And I think it used a spell slot,
ideas,
which I don't have.
Your plot armor is such that I don't think you guys are ever trapped completely, and I am open to ideas.
So
What I think is that we go talk to Glacian and see whatever his plan is on to escape, or see if he has any thoughts on this friend Virus of his and when he decided to betray them.
I think talking to Gratian is a terrible idea.
And I think going to the castle is a terrible idea.
And we decided not to go to the castle.
Jesus.
Can we go somewhere, guys?
Do I need to roll a D2 for this?
I've got one.
no. So, oh my! Wait, can you show us the other side?
Yeah, can you show us?
Oh.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's just a little thing.
That's really cool. So Talon looks at his Ring of Animal Companion and kind of like focuses really hard on it, kind of basically, what's the word? Meditates. There we go.
Mhm.
And tries to remember how it was that he made a connection with Nithmera when they were desperate in the
Does
fort
anyone want
fort
to
long time ago.
attempt an assist, and if so, how? With Talon here.
What kind of
So you
roll
probably
is
see,
this?
oh hey, that's the ring where like the owl appeared when he
Would
used
it
that.
help with animal handling?
Um,
Because I'm an expert
you-
animal handler.
Fair enough. The way this worked last time was there was a combined Arcana check. This is very similar to what Nethmera did with you when you went to kind of impromptu scry where Rainbow was. Is that
Okay.
you used an item that had a connection to the person to try to gain a sense of where she is. This is a little different because you're trying to actually establish communication. But who knows? Maybe there are some factors at play that might help you.
Hmm.
I'll join in and try to help.
All right. We've got an assist for an Arcana check. Go ahead and roll with advantage there, Talon.
Oh right, I drank the energy drink, so
Mm-hmm.
they don't cancel each other out. Oh, fail me, die. That was not a good first roll.
Wait. Real quick. Hey, Dustin.
Yeah,
Hey, you have something for this.
I do.
Yeah,
Yep.
remember?
How can
How can you
paladin assist?
provide a certain level of guidance to your companion?
Oh, is it a spell?
I believe you have the spell. I believe you have guidance as
It is the
an
spell
option.
guidance. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do.
Great.
Thanks.
How does Dustin do it?
It requires physical contact. You get to choose how that happens.
Right. I think after a few minutes of just quietly observing all of this, Dustin just turns to them and says, "Hey, come here, buddy. Come here."
He's kind of lost in thought, looking at the ring. Do you like poke him or something, or
Dustin just grab him by the back of his jacket and pull him into a big hug.
Oh my god, yes! It's the bear hug! Oh my
Helen's
god.
really like, what the fuck? He's
The fuck?
he's weirded out. He's also like oddly very uncomfortable seeming at being
Aw.
touched, but
I love
just
that.
like, thank you.
He just
Go
sets
ahead
him
and-
back down, pats him on the head.
All
Do your
right.
thing,
Oh
bud.
my god. Even with the guidance, I don't think so this will do it.
All right.
Guidance is what, a D4?
Yeah, it's an added D4.
D4.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
So with advantage plus a D4 plus whatever your modifier is.
What is my Arcana? Oh, thank God, I have a +7 in Arcana. Okay.
Holy shit.
So I rolled a 5.
How the
Hey.
hell do you get a +7 in something?
Artificers are
Plus
fucking
5
nuts.
because of my intelligence, and then +2 proficiency.
Yeah.
Wow.
Artificers like their shit.
I already had, so I'm at 20 in already. That's the main reason why. What did I say?
I don't know.
12. Okay, 14.
You got a 14?
Yeah.
All right. Words are not established, but a connection is made. What happens is the world dissolves around you, and much as the trope, you're in a void, kind of a spotlight on you, a spotlight on Nethmera, turned away, and lying in kind of a supine position, on the ground, also kind of illuminated. As you go to speak her name, there is no noise. It's as if you exist in a vacuum.
He tries to touch her. He reaches down and tries to touch her shoulder.
You, as you move closer, your movement becomes slowed. You feel resistance, and a vibration is kind of felt throughout the space, through the floor. You're like, what are you feeling in this moment?
A little bit of desperation, I guess, and he's trying to project a feeling of like need, like
Great.
uh,
I like that you said desperation. The resistance becomes so much that you have to start crawling on all fours towards her. Each hand and foot that you plant, um, creating more and more vibration through the floor as you focus on your desperation and this need to connect with Nethmera. And sure enough, as just everything is shaking from this, she rolls over and uh, sees you. Um, you see her mouth move, but there is no sound. And then uh, a uh, a lion's paw kind of reaches over from her other side, kind of um, tucking her close. You see her kind of look back and again mouth things that you cannot hear. The hand retracts as she looks back to you and reaches towards you and places her paw on the black void ground. In return, you receive a feeling of acknowledgement and a worried, a sense of motherly worry washes over you.
so we're still in this space. It's
Yes, you
still
are still in. You are
okay.
still in this space. This is
So
happening.
he basically like covers his mouth and then covers his ears, and gestures and makes like beckons, like
Beckons, great.
her
Okay,
the
I love that. I love that. And kind of she taps her paw again. This time it's much more forceful. Uh, and fear is now uh a part of the emotion that you can sense. Uh, how do you respond or you just continue?
yes. So Talon does his best to marshal his emotions and kind of he's about to make a very huge shift. He goes from projecting as strong as he can, like desperation and needs, and he projects hope.
I love that. I love that so much. The floor becomes white. The whole atmosphere has instantly changed, and a smile crosses Nethmera's face. And then as suddenly as it appeared, the space disappears, and you are back in the courtyard, uh, trapped in the bear hug of Dustin.
He sags, and you probably have to actually like hold him upright for half a second,
Yeah.
and then he says, "She'll be here." And he turns to, "Is the whoever top cleric person, is she still around?"
She's just a healer. She's just kind of the oldest member, so she kind of has
Gotcha.
seniority based on that. She's attending the wounded, right? You know, she or the sick, right?
Alan
Yeah.
says, like, "Hey, like, try like
Tries to get her attention.
gets her
Okay.
to
Yeah,
yeah."
no, she turns kind of. She doesn't leave the side of the person she's with, but she kind of looks at you.
Nethmera is on her way. Please tell her to meet us at Jackio's as soon as possible.
Um,
And then
Great.
just kind of,
Okay.
he doesn't even really
Yeah. Okay.
like. He can tell that she heard. He doesn't wait for acknowledgement. He's like,
Right.
"Let's
Okay.
rest."
Okay. Perfect. Um, does anyone else do anything?
And we're vibing. We're walking
Okay.
with
So you guys are
Talon.
going back to Jackio's.
For a long rest, hopefully.
Mhm. For the night, as long as we can sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way back to Jackio's. Uh, you notice that he's not at the bar.
Good.
You have the space to yourself.
All right. So Talon turns to the others and is like, "Sorry for the mysticism. I was mostly able to communicate with Nethmira. I believe she understands and will be meeting us here soon as she can. But beyond that, I definitely think we should rest."
Rest sounds like a fantastic
Oh,
idea to
but
me.
I feel different.
Are you okay?
Yes, yes, I felt this a few times before.
Are you evolving? I'm sorry. I told the others. I hope that wasn't a secret you were trying to keep.
We shall see. It is a buffet that I did eat, and I'm hopeful, so that is all that I know.
We're not gonna like
Well,
molt or anything because that's gross.
To each their
Stand
own,
by.
I
Stand by. Stand by. Stand by.
guess.
Stand by. Stand by. Hey. Hold.
please hold. System processing.
There you go.
I think I vaguely heard something.
I mean, I did molt before to get these chromatophores from my siblings, so I would not imagine much less.
Okay, well just don't do it in front of me.
I wonder what's going to happen with the centipede shit.
And I
I'm
just sit
excited to
there
see.
with a big ol' smile. Just.
Oh God. Okay, this is gonna be great. You all hunker down as best you can in the bar area, rolling out what kind of sleeping pads you have. Dustin, as you as you reach into your pack to try to like get your kind of like sleeping material, Kelvin actually kind of like bats at your hand, like hey, don't come in here. Like, what do you do?
Kelvin, I need my stuff, dude. Give me
And
my packet. Give me
and,
my roll.
and just with a like sickening like plop, a damp bedroll like launches out of the pack and lands on the floor. This thing that's just absolutely rancid. This sleeping roll that you
Okay.
got. And maybe like a pillow kind of like flies out with it.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna take this outside and sleep in one of the booths, I guess.
You do that. Yeah.
All right, she finds a nice booth, which is comfy enough. Everyone else kind of plops down, and you guys attempt a long rest.
Yay!
Keep in mind that you are still sick. And the last time you guys tried to take a long rest when you were sick, you had to roll a Constitution saving throw.
But you
What's
did
up?
say that once we burned the body, the visions disappeared. So that is what kept us up during the nighttime, if I remember correctly, was the visions of being eaten alive.
Shit,
Oh,
that's a
you're
good
right.
point.
You know what? You're absolutely right. No, thanks. Thank you for checking my own lore.
Go! Let's go!
Uh, you.
There
So
could be something else, though. I'm
what we'll
okay
do
with
is a
that.
compromise. No. What we'll do is a compromise because I did also mention that people spontaneously died when you guys burnt that body,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I'm fucking with the mechanics a little bit, and I'm sorry. You are still gonna have kind of like Constitution check like disadvantages because you're sick, but I'll
Mhm.
let you recover your spell slots and your health.
So basically, like we get a
Okay.
long rest, but we start the day or start when we finish the long rest. We have a point of exhaustion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
But we
Okay.
don't gain another point of exhaustion.
No, you're not going to gain a second level. Basically, your exhaustion never went away.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Your spell slots returned, your health returned, but you're not recovered, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Um,
I'm very cool with this.
Mhm.
how long is the long rest? 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
8 hours. Okay. Yeah, not a problem. Okay. You guys wake to the sound of humming and just general bullshittery of Jackie-O as he's kind of clanking around in the kitchenette that exists within this tavern. Smells of both good and bad food are wafting through the door. There are screeches from Bat Mary as it excitedly kind of circles the ceiling, anticipating its meal. And Zlack, you can't move. You can't move. You're restrained.
Oh my god, he's in a fucking cocoon.
No, actually. As you look down, it's Matt Berry has, well, I guess kind of cocooned you, made you into a lizard Rito, as it were.
Okay, that's adorable.
Has
That's
wrapped
acceptable.
himself fully around you, and you are currently restrained. It's still fast asleep. Like you can hear
Oh,
like
yeah.
these wooden snoring sounds coming from its mouth as it has wrapped itself around you.
So I do my best to like try to prop up as many scales as I can and just start like twisting inside of there and trying to just tickle it / scratch it to like wake it up.
Great. The scratching motion like elicits some like little shivers, and then it pulls tighter. It's still
Did not
asleep.
work.
It's still asleep.
I may need some assistance, people.
Does anyone want to help your
Yeah,
poor lizard friend?
Yeah, Dustin come over and just gently poke Matt Berry with his sword. Gently.
You poke it with your sword.
Which end of
Very
this?
gently.
Pink.
Okay.
Buddy. Hey, Patty.
Okay.
Uh. Okay.
Can we flip a coin for if it tries to bite Zalak?
Yeah, go ahead and flip that coin for me as to whether or not this one wakes it, if it wakes it up, basically. 2 is wake up.
It's a 2.
Okay, great. Matt Berry's like multiple eyes like on the edge just like snap open, and it like bares its teeth and growls at Dustin and once again pulls tighter on Zlack because now it perceives a threat to its new friend.
Well, that backfired.
Dustin, back away.
I'm backing away. Jeez. Try to help a guy.
Matt Berry, he's safe, I promise. Let the lizard guy go.
Roll an animal handling check for me, please, Arctic. Oh shit.
12.
Matt Berry's not having it, and like physically rolls himself with Zlack still inside, like away from you all.
Goodbye, everybody.
I chase after the fucking mimic.
Can I try to
Wait,
like talk to him and like help him out
Yeah.
for the next chance? I'm
Yeah.
doing assistant.
Go
Like,
ahead and perform a second animal handling check
Not
with
very.
assistance.
It's okay, buddy.
Thank
You're
fucking
just
God,
taking
that's
me
a
for a ride.
fucking 26.
Perfect.
Jesus.
Raspberry, I love you.
And on that, like half of its 6 eyes like flit towards Zlak, and it relaxes and kind of like flattens out once again, like exposing its belly for like belly scratches.
Oh, finally, good boy. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm dizzy.
A bell rings. Breakfast is ready, everyone. I hope you have as empty a stomach as I do. I went all out in honor of our impending cure. He exits the little kitchenette, balancing like 6 plates, like professional waiter style. Finds a table and just kind of like sets it, kind of all in one fluid motion. He says, "Dig in."
I
I
knew
used
you weren't a
absolutely
bartender.
use. You're right. I am in fact also a waiter. You're right.
You lied.
But dig in. I used absolutely everything I had at my disposal.
I toss him a silver
Dustin
coin.
is immediately gonna
Oh,
dig in.
he's gonna make a
Oh, I
sleight of hand
dive in.
check, and he's going to fail it, and he's going to kind of be like, "Well, let me just." And he goes and he picks it up. But yeah, dig in.
Can I do an investigation check on the
On-
food?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Or, like-
cast detect poison and disease.
Nice.
Great. No poison, no disease.
Cool. I
Dustin
dig
already
in.
has his mouth full, so he's just
I
like,
love it. Yeah, Dustin's just like.
So that's
Black
a
is close behind.
that's a 21 to just kind of like, is this normal food? Like,
It is a approximation of an omelet. You don't know what kind of eggs were used. You definitely know that not every creature that was thrown into this was like your standard fare. There are some legs you can't identify. There might be a couple of antennae from like various insectoid creatures. It is it's tasty if you're planning on tasting it, right? But it's made from like bugs and rats, and there is some like chicken in there too, but it's a hodgepodge of all sorts of different things.
Think of it like a stew, and it's delicious.
Helen's gonna watch the others intently for like a minute, and when they don't, assuming they don't have signs of like dying or extreme food illness, he's gonna start eating too.
How long do you want to wait?
60 seconds.
Great. After a minute, there is no ill effects.
Oh, great. That's Hmm. So yeah, well, he starts eating.
You're not fully evolved yet, Zlak.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah. I love where your head's at, though. We're gonna have some fun later.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, it's not causing any distress. Arctic cast a spell. There's no disease or shit in it. It's probably safe to eat. All right, go ahead
Fine.
and dig in. Well, I knew my cooking was good. I knew but man, you guys are just digging into this. I absolutely love it.
we had a
Can
long
I
day.
get the recipe for this?
Yes. In fact, it's just, let's see here. What did I use? I used some some kind of egg. I don't. It was green. I'm not sure where it came from. It was in one of the cupboards. So if you find a green egg, and some ham,
Oh my fucking god.
and then you just throw in absolutely everything else.
Got it.
Everything
okay.
that you can find. I highly recommend that you dig around behind your wine casks, because nothing really, a lot of things start growing in there.
We'll do that.
Psyllium.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be afraid to use bugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jackie-O.
You're welcome. So, were you able to contact Nethmera?
She should be on her way.
Great. I'll make myself scarce.
Oh no,
and
you need to be here. She's expecting you.
Well, did I mention that I have this special project? Yes, special project. That I must attend to.
Yeah, no,
Forthwith.
you don't. I don't believe that.
Damn it.
Alan's gonna turn and kind of whisper to Arctic, do you want to gamble on him possibly dying, or do you want to be rid of him until we can leave this place?
I want to gamble on him possibly dying.
He just sighs.
But
Exactly.
if you'd rather him leave, I can understand that. So I'll roll with whatever you say.
At that, a knock is heard at the tavern door.
Is it muffled by fur?
Roll a perception check?
Can I check
There's
that
a
as
paw
well?
knocking on the door.
Sure.
Can I as
That's
well?
a nat 20.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
there is fur on that hand that just knocked on the door.
I believe that's Nethmera.
Oh, great.
Jackie, go.
What?
Leave. I don't want you
Eh,
to die.
Don't have to tell me twice, and he just fucking misty steps somewhere.
I guess Talon's like, come in?
Yeah, I'm still eating
It's
food.
not his
I'm like
place.
still just eating.
The knob turns, the door swings open, and the same tabaxi healer from the courtyard is at the door, and she says, I know you were expecting Nethmera, and she's kind of here-ish. Come with me.
Talon goes out.
I follow.
Great. She leads you to the shore.
I stay far enough behind that I can scout without being seen.
Perfect.
And Dustin's gonna follow it up with his plate of food.
Nice.
Nice.
I love it. You guys approach the shore, and the fleet has arrived.
What?
Oh,
It hasn't
fuck.
been 2 weeks.
You're right. They're early. And at the also what you can see is the a flagship has, so this is like, so a trireme has 3 decks, right? A quinquireme has 5. And that's what is pulled up to this dock. The figurehead is that of a lion, and standing on the bowsprit is another lion, a very attractive female lion who, without any assistance, projects all the way on shore and says, "Step forward now, lest we come in and grab you." Something along those lines. I'm lacking my traditional flair here. Let me try again. Those that are Nethmera's friends, step forward now, or else.
That's a
Just-
weak threat.
I
Just-
know.
just
I'm
to
sorry,
do it,
guys.
okay.
I've lost all of my steam. I am so sorry. I wanted to
I'm
end
super
this
tired too.
on like a fucking badass note. So you know what? Forget what
Okay.
you said. I'll come up with something better for next time. But so we'll end it on this. You guys round the corner, and yeah, there's this giant fucking flagship at the end of that dock with a lion figurehead. Sabira on the bowsprit, projecting intense charisma and power, and that is where we're gonna go ahead and end tonight. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that I just kind of died right at the end there.
No
All
worries.
good.
No
We're all
worries.
tired, I think.
No
Like
worries
seriously, I
at
think we're all
all.
really
Mhm.
tired.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think we're all just exhausted
Yeah.
today.
It's almost like we're stricken with a plague or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
But
we
great.
all have a level of exhaustion in real life.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, for those watching, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you very much.
Join us next
Thank
week.
you. Thank you very
guys.
much.
Really
Hope you
appreciate
had
you
fun.
all. And let's go ahead and let's cap that stream there, Ace.
Thank you guys. Catch you later.
Goodbye.